Hey guys, welcome back to Life is Strange Before the Storm. This is technically the last episode of the game. We still have the bonus episode, Farewell, to play, but this is the last technical episode of the game. So, unfortunately, I don't have time. This video is supposed to go up later today, crossing my fingers, and I actually do pretty, they upload faster than I thought they would. They don't upload, in time most often, but they go faster than I like, so it might go up later in the day, but it should still go up today, the 22nd. But I don't have time to record the entire episode, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna record the first hour for today, and then I will post the rest of it on Saturday, and then next Tuesday we'll be playing all of Farewell, and then next Thursday we're going to be starting season 2. So that is the plan for today. We're just going to go ahead and get into it. I'm going to let the game do the recap. If you don't remember the traumatic experience we went through at the end of the last episode.
Previously on Life is Strange Before the Storm. I felt like my dad been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe. We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years,
Best for who?
I never thought you would choose David over me.
Hey!
Glauco's done with me. I can't go on anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do, don't open the door. Oh, I want my fucking money!
Give me your
Is waylaid.
freaking money!
Inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our area.
No fucking chance. I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are near Peru. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
Do they just have a spare of every costume around?
Let's leave.
I mean, that'd be good planning, but
For real. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen. What would it take to convince you?
oh.
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress.
It's Rose, your mistress.
That was your mother.
I can see the resemblance. I really can. Okay, and we're back. And we're in shock. I don't think we're
wanna tell
running
you
away
all
tonight.
But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Of course.
Of course. I want to know
In
how
every
Rose is
way that
involved in this.
matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah. Your birth mother.
What?
I'm
Dramatic.
going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this...
I will say her dad's
really
voice is
something you're ready
very
for?
soothing. Look with
Chloe.
me. I'm here.
I'm right here. Good. I need you.
I'm not leaving her to do any of this by herself. Unless I guess it just depends on how I'm feeling, but... holding hands. Look.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could
I
barely
think she
believe
looks
it
a lot like Rachel.
when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long. She was so alive, so passionate about everything.
Very Rachel.
Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape.
Uh-oh.
When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything. And it did.
That's actually a very good baby.
Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love.
He does that a lot. He blows out through his nose.
I was still blind. However much she loved you then,
Oh, there's a syringe under the bed.
it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there.
Is she on like the hardcore stuff then? You're not gonna go help your child? Nope, we're not going to help the child. We're
Every
going
year.
to...
I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened,
Oh
she
no.
would never do anything to hurt you.
But clearly she does. Cares more about getting her high than taking care of her child.
I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person.
You have to
Someone
go
who
get the
could
baby.
never
The baby's crying. Go get the baby.
anyone or anything, even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again.
Little baby coos. So what were you kissing her for? You shouldn't have been kissing her.
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her.
I feel
She
like
felt she
Sarah might come and
had
make some
her
real
life together.
issues for us.
Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. But after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed. I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again.
And we set that picture on fire, and we burned down like half the forest. I mean, I should have known it was going to be. We only knew half the story, but still. Oh, no. Okay, I want to know about Rose,
So that
though.
was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now, she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
Why not?
Why not? If that's what Rachel wants.
Drug addiction is a disease.
Oh,
It afflicts
we don't do like the
Not
hardcore
just
stuff.
you.
That was like heroin or something she was shooting
I
up
will
with. We
not
don't
allow you
do
to be
that.
victimized by her disease again.
Even if that's true, Rachel could still meet her. And maybe the fact that she wants to see me means she's gotten better.
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Oof.
Rachel. I think I need to lie down.
I mean, I don't think he should be the one to decide if we can see her or not, but I definitely understand where he's coming from, and I think if I'm given the chance, I'm going to try and discourage Rachel from going to see her mom. I mean, I feel like almost every kid that doesn't know their biological parents, almost every, not every kid, but almost every, wants to know, like, wants to meet them at some point, wants to know something about them if they can. So I can understand her curiosity, but I don't think it'd be a good thing.
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone.
I won't. Oh. Okay. Let's look at Sarah. What can you say about a woman so mysterious her own daughter never heard of her until now? From what James told us, Sarah is a drug addict who got herself mixed up in all sorts of crazy shit. And by drugs, I mean OD and end up dead in alleyway drugs, not smokable and watch anime, which is what we do. When Rachel was a baby, Sarah would get high when she was supposed to be looking after her. Things got so messed up that James finally had to take Rachel away. The funny thing is, even as James talked about all the horrible things Sarah has done, he still seemed, I don't know, fixated, I guess. You could see the power she had over him. Actually, when he was talking about how beloved and magnetic Sarah used to be, I couldn't help but think of Rachel. I wonder if James sees that too. Maybe it's what makes him so afraid of her. Anyway, now Sarah's in Arcadia Bay looking to meet Rachel. After years of taking James's money to stay away, suddenly she wants a relationship with her daughter. James seems skeptical, and Rachel... I can't even imagine what Rachel must be going through. Okay, what is this group message? Rachel and Chloe, where are you guys? We're at the Tempest cast party. I already texted Rachel like 8 times. Hey, I don't think we're making it. Chloe, you should come. Yeah, Chloe, you did awesome, babe. Hey, Chloe, great job tonight. Thanks, I can't. But you were amazing. Without you, there would have been no show. Seriously, just come. Bring Rachel. Sorry, guys. I'm very... Thank you for including us. Where did we leave off? I don't... Okay. I used to think the strangest thing about the Ambers was how normal they were. They seemed like a bad 90s sitcom family, and I did my best to play the part of a wacky yet lovable best friend. I chatted with Rose, Rachel's surprisingly cool mom, and even helped her set the table. The goal was to get in and out of there without causing a scene, so we could make our escape. About that. Turns out Rachel couldn't sit back and let her cheating father act all high and mighty. I tried to distract her and remind her of our goal. It almost worked. Then Rachel snapped. I guess she just can't stand the lying anymore. She told her mom about James making out with that woman. Everyone started yelling, and the next thing I knew, Rachel was going full destruction on the table. That's when the truth finally came out. Rachel's mom equals not her mom. Rachel's real mom equals make-out woman. Mind equals blown. Chloe, the wacky yet lovable. Can I talk with him?
This must be hard for you too, Mr. Amber.
It could be far worse.
His voice is so soothing, though.
My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
What are you afraid Sarah would do? Shouldn't that be up to Rachel? I want to ask about Sarah. I mean, normally I think I would go the other way, but...
I don't understand. Are you afraid that Sarah would do something to Rachel?
I don't think she would deliberately harm anyone. But addicts can cause tremendous harm without meaning to.
I could listen to this guy like read a book and
Rachel's
be like
not a baby
just
anymore.
kind
Listen
of
to me.
chill.
Sarah brought criminals and drug dealers into our home. She put Rachel in serious danger just to chase her habit.
Do you think Sarah is involved with any of the drug dealers around here?
It wouldn't surprise me if she were.
I mean, we saw
That's
her coming
who
out of
she
Frank's
is.
trailer.
Chloe,
So there's no way she's got her
I
life
believe
turned around.
Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
I will.
That is something I will always do.
She's so young. You are too. But I know you've experienced loss. Protect her from that. Please.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
I want to talk to Rose. How is the table, like, I mean, the glass is all over the floor. Was Rose cleaning? I want to talk to Rose. I want to know Rose's side of the family, or Rose's side of the story.
Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
Okay, Rose.
Do you need any help? Sorry about tonight. Let's offer to help.
Do you need any help with anything?
That's very kind of you. Could you get out the broom for me? It's in the breezeway. Door to the left of the fridge.
I do want to get up to Chloe, but I also, I want to know what's kind of going on here with Rose. Like, it's a shirt.
Hey, cool graphic. Rachel was really getting rid of this?
I'll snag it. Oh, I wanted the shirt. Hold on, I want the shirt.
Mrs. Amber, could I have this?
Oh, sure, Chloe. Rachel was going to give it away anyhow.
Thanks.
Oh, and we asked too. I was kind of honestly prepared for her to just take it. Broom.
Here you go.
Thank you.
I want to know how, like, Rose is involved, though. Like,
I'm really quite glad that you're here.
is it just... Why?
Thanks. But why?
While Rachel's dealing with all of this, it's a relief to know she can talk to you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How
I
doing?
I
Your
should not be
generation
talking
loves
about
to
me.
talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
I'm doing better than Rachel.
It's fine. Rachel's the one who's really upset.
She has every reason to be. There are many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
Sarah chose money.
Sarah shouldn't have taken money over seeing her daughter.
You know, I am so thankful to her that she did. It gave me the opportunity to be Rachel's mother. I never knew how much
Well-
I could love someone
And I mean, I think it would have been...
until I had Rachel.
Hearing the truth after all these years
But it would have been so
hurt Rachel more than anything.
difficult.
I'm not happy with James for the whole way this came out.
You're not happy with James? What about what he did at the Overlook?
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't have to worry about me or James. Rachel's the one who needs you.
I'll
right
finish
now.
my thought here in a second.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband. His entire life is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
Okay, but I am very glad that Sarah did not, like, you know, decide 1 month she's going to take the money, decide the next month I'm going to come be a mom. Like, that would have been even more damaging. Hey, I can walk faster! My triggers are working! I could have been looking at my hand this whole time. I can go faster. But it would have been even more damaging to Rachel if, like, her mom was, like, in and out of her life. Like I said, 1 month taking the money, 1 month deciding she wants to be a mom. Like, I feel like that would have been even worse. I mean, in a way, I feel like Rachel's looking for an escape too, just not in the same way as her mom. She's just looking to get out of Arcadia Bay. Run off and do her own thing.
Rachel? I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
Can we, like, crawl in bed and snuggle?
We were so close to making our break last night. Now, I don't know. Is there a section on how to walk fours through batshit crazy family drama? No? May you always be safe. Sure. But from who?
Oh, flashlight. Take the flashlight. I feel like we might need it later on. Can we do a hand puppets? I just stole your flashlight. I hope you don't care. I'm leaving the door locked in case you don't have your key. Please come home. Doesn't matter that it's after curfew. Mom, I can't right now. Please. No, I can't for, like, different reasons. Drawer. Open.
I could get grades like this.
All
I
A's.
don't want to.
Excellence personified, unfailingly insightful and dedicated, indefatigable, I don't know what that word is, of mind and spirit, absolute star pupil, light of dissonance brightly shone, perfect attendance.
I know something Miss Arcadia doesn't. Weird.
What's the real deal with that fire north of town, and when's it going to come down here and incinerate us all in its fiery hug of death? Asking for a friend. First, no. Didn't the fire start the day after Firewalk was here? This is a strange one, friends. ABFD sources, I don't remember what that means, says that they've never seen any— Arcadia Bay Fire Department. Blah. That they've never seen anything like it. No idea where it came from. No idea why it's lasted this long. Total mystery. Time to put on your tinfoil hats and start speculating. There's a dragon with matches that's loose on town. Prescott's like 50% serious. Why only 50%? Prescott's are shady as shit. You'd really put this past them. They probably had some incriminating evidence to burn, or better yet, bodies. Not to mention the chemtrails they drop all over town. Highly flammable. Occam's razor, people. Just some kids getting high in the woods. As for the weirdness, this town is weird. What else is new? You okay? What's our planner say?
Rachel's always made being an A student seem so easy.
I try to do, like,
Almost
planners.
sad to see all this
And sometimes I'm like really good about sticking to them, and other times I can't for the life of me.
I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one?
Anatomy or biology? Anatomy. Anatomy, where do babies come from? Show and tell. Oh, added to our journal. Oh. Every time it does that, I'm like, ooh. What do we have now? What is this?
Hard to believe the show was only a few hours ago. Seems like everything has changed since then.
Save him?
At least she'll have something from tonight.
If she wants something from tonight, though.
Even you, Willie, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through.
I don't like Shakespeare.
Rachel's really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected.
Can I draw on your map?
I
Or
bet
yeah, your
Rachel
map,
would
even though you're
rather
right
be
there.
anywhere but here.
Graffiti.
Maybe I can make the world a less scary place.
Something Rachel said, something I said. Something I said, so she remembers
Back on
me.
the train, I said...
I don't think she's paying any attention to me. She's so zoned out. Let me know if you need an accomplice.
I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe.
I think Rachel's the kind of person who'd be friends with anybody. Oh, we're on the other side of the bed now.
What Rachel is thinking right now. I want her to tell me when she's ready.
Oh.
Really light.
Turn it on! Cool.
This light needs more light.
Oh, why'd you turn it off? Can I turn off the lamp?
Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that night. Makes sense that Rachel needs 2 signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on.
Huh? So she's a Cancer Leo? Okay.
Rachel's surrounded by so much love.
To our wonderful daughter
Yet
on the
she
night of her
seems so-
first show, break a leg, we love you.
Alone. Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool.
Flashlight! Oh, I was thinking about needing this later, but okay. And it just happens to fit perfectly. Oh, would you look at that? Don't put it right in your eyes.
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first. Hey, Rachel. I'm glad you're here, Chloe.
Why is her
Of
earring
course.
blowing around like that? Kind of expecting, I'm glad you're here, but can you go away? Stars. Turn off all the other lights. You haven't even turned it on yet. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, how do you know it's gonna work like you think it is? You haven't even tested it yet.
Hey. Check it out.
It's beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always loved stars.
How is it turning?
Why?
They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Sometimes we see it.
But then I learned the truth.
The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years.
True, but
They're all lies.
did you just come up with this? They're still beautiful.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful, right?
I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point?
I want her mascara. Mine is supposed to be waterproof,
all
and it's
lies.
still waterproof eyeliner and
Everything.
mascara, and it still runs.
My entire life, my dad, my mom. If I can even call her that anymore.
Snuggles.
And that other woman, my real mom.
Your real mom is Rose. She's the one that's been
biggest
here to
eyeball.
raise you.
I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I'm honored.
I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination.
Good. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew.
I don't
Even
remember
when I
what,
didn't
about the
know.
bracelet.
That my real mother was gone.
I don't want to leave. Why would we leave? Oh, she done talking? Is that why we can leave?
The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me,
I think she wants
I
something.
think I need to see her.
She's not gonna like me if I'm given the option to say no. Well, I don't know.
Honestly, I have no idea what's right or wrong in this situation. I just know.
No, I need you need to
whatever
be
you
the one to
decide-
stand up, like, and tell her, no, you do not need to go see your
Man,
biological mom.
But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad.
Oh, Frank.
I have no idea where to start.
I don't want to go find her mom,
I
though.
think I know what to do. I'll call Frank and get him to connect us to her.
You do that?
I'll give it a shot.
No promises.
Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
I think I can get the truck up and
I
running, so.
think I might be able to fix up that truck in the junkyard.
Really?
I'll give it my best.
I know you will.
I don't want to make any
Even
promises, but
if we find her, how will I talk to her? What do I say?
doesn't matter.
After my dad died, I didn't know how to keep talking to him. I still don't. But it doesn't matter. All that matters is that he's there.
Your dad?
In my dreams. He's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life.
We just keep having the same, like, variation of, like, the same
Used
dream.
to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
I know we're trying to be like
Right.
something more like than just friends and everything, but I have never been comfortable and close enough with a friend to like lay on top of them. Is that just me? That could just be me. Oh, we're dreaming. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Really cool chromatic apparition, though. I love how we're improvising this. Oh, and Joyce and David. Oh, and we got, okay, why is Victoria in the crowd? What does Victoria have to do with anything?
Dad,
Because,
I think we're stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go?
was it because we
Remember
just
when
stopped
we used to
Victoria
work on
from
cars together?
poisoning
Those
Rachel?
are some of my favorite memories.
Why are we like zooming in? Your memories or my memories?
Don't you mean my memories? I don't think you remember after you're dead.
Touche.
What is
All
going
right,
on?
you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure?
Is David gonna chime in and be like, "You're doing it wrong. You don't know what you're doing."
Ugh.
What's wrong? Don't you see anything?
I'm gonna keep playing along. Here it is.
Fine. It's the spark plug.
No, that's not it. I just had that replaced.
Isn't improv supposed to be all about yes and?
Yes, and what?
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just theater.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
No, I don't know what William Shakespeare said because I don't like him.
Something about the whole world being a stage. So might as well act the fuck out of it.
Not
Nailed
quite.
it.
I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself.
Aww.
Give me a break.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Where do you think you get it from? There's my cue.
Dad?
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
No.
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
on the blood. I didn't even notice the blood. Oh my god. I just saw the stage pieces. Was that Victoria that just booed us? Go away. Screw off. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're home. Why? Where's Rachel? How's our phone still
Okay.
alive?
I saw Sarah leaving Frank's RV. He might know how to
I
find it.
think this is a really bad idea.
He might also be totally pissed about Damon's money. I've got to get this exactly right. I
What do you
can
mean? Why
this.
is he pissed about Damon's money? Did we never? Oh, we never got it to him, did we?
Oh, Frank. Eager much?
Chill, I've got it. Answer my question first.
I have a question to ask you first. I mean, a favor.
I have your money.
I need to find that woman from yesterday. Sarah.
Oh.
Frank?
There's a gnat flying around my head and it's driving me insane.
Important. Can you help?
I'm helping a friend. It'd mean a lot to me. I'm helping a friend.
I'm trying to help a friend. It would mean a whole lot to her.
The girl with you at the mill?
Yeah.
I'll meet you in the junkyard in 2 hours.
Sweet. Thanks, man. You're a real...
I don't.
That went well, I guess. What am I getting myself into?
Oh. Thanks for being there for me last night. I'm feeling a lot better. Guess what? You already missed me. Okay, that. Also, we're meeting Frank at the junkyard in 2 hours. I think we can get it. He can get us in touch with Sarah. Holy shit. Yep, I'm still at my house, just showering, then grabbing tools for the truck. So meet at. Oh, are we gonna? Please tell me we don't steal David's tools. That's gonna get us in so much trouble. I'll be there. You're amazing, Chloe Price. And we have a new journal entry. When you think about it, it's kind of amazing that anyone ever trusts anybody about anything. Take the stars, for example. We learn all these things about them in school, but no one bothers to tell us the most important fact of all. Some of them are dead. Yet somehow Rachel trusts me with the most important thing in her world, finding her real mom. She didn't ask me right away. At first, she didn't even want to talk. It was kind of like the junkyard a couple days ago, but this time, I didn't freak out on her. I gave her space. Here's something you've never learned, Max. When someone you care about is hurting, you do anything you can to be there for her, even if that means making the stars shine in her bedroom. That's how I got Rachel to open up and ask me about finding her mom. I told her I think I can do it. If I can reach Frank and get the truck running, we have a chance. Chloe, conjurer of stars. Before you can see the light, you have to deal with the darkness. Laundry. Can I change my outfit? No.
Huh? Mom usually does my laundry when she gets sick of me not doing my laundry.
I wonder if David said, like, you can't be doing it for her.
Maybe she believed me for once about never coming back home.
We're gonna sneak that out the window.
Okay, I've got 2 hours to kill.
Don't water the plant with soda.
Better than nothing.
I'm just gonna kill it faster. Okay. I kind of just... I know I tend to miss stuff when I stop looking at everything. Ooh, what is our report card?
I'm about to rack up a lot more absences.
Yikes. Inconsistent, capable of better, absences, parent-teacher conference recommended, absences, disruptive, excessive absences, difficult, unfocused, absences, unfocused, tutors available, absences. Oh,
I'm
it's not what
about
I
to
would do.
rack up a lot more inaccurate as of yesterday. Someone should figures. What? Nice to see my work is appreciated.
Just in case you needed more proof that Blackwell is better off without Chloe Price. So that's what girls take forever doing in the bathroom. Mad respect. No one asked you, Trevor. Burn. Wow, Chloe, that was classy. I think it looks really cool, though.
A further layer of nuance.
Review Blackwell's The Tempest takes Shakespeare by
Nathan
storm.
almost pissed himself.
Last night, The Tempest was reborn upon Blackwell Academy's outdoor stage. The unique and bold direction of Travis Keaton gave the show an updated feel typically absent from overdone classic works. Stellar in the lead role, the young Rachel Amber commanded the stage, just as Prospera herself commands the unknown. Worthy of special mention was Nathan Prescott as Caliban. The promising young actor's weak, anxious, trembling interpretation of the enslaved monster added a further layer of nuance, severely underappreciated by the teenage crowd. He was terrified. It had nothing to do with the
Thou
play.
art an idiot.
Yet the real star tonight is the role of Ariel, the newcomer Chloe Price, whose chemistry with Miss Amber's Prospera surpassed even that of Miranda and Ferdinand. As she explored Ariel's struggle between loyalty and liberty, Miss Price gave a truly genuine performance. Indeed, when Prospera refuses Ariel's freedom in an excellent revision of the original script, I have never seen a more believable portrayal of surprise than Miss Price's authentic astonishment. 5 stars.
Whoa. Skip's in a band?
When to Quit, an interview with Skip Matthews, Pisshead frontman. The Arcadia Bay Online News. So a charmingly homemade music video for your song, Nothing Wrong, hit the internet last night. In the last 12 hours, it's accumulated over 200,000 hits. Go Skip! Yeah, we're as surprised as everyone else. How can you explain the sudden appearance of your first music video? I just really needed change. I was working full-time at a job I hated, and I finally worked up the nerve to quit. And it was so freeing. I just felt the need to channel that feeling into something new. Good for Skip!
So much has changed. I wonder if you'd even recognize me now.
Whole to another universe. I'm kind of hoping nobody else is here. That I'm home alone
Dad's
right now,
favorite
but I don't know where
jacket.
David would be.
Definitely taking that if Rachel and I ever leave. Is Mom playing music?
I bet they're dancing. So I was right all along. Rachel Amber is an evil bitch. Oh yeah, totally is. I guess you think you're her little sidekick now. Yep. I've had it with this school. Nobody gave a shit about me last night. It was all Rachel, Rachel, Rachel. Oh man, when you try to drug someone and then it bites you in the ass, that's just the worst. Screw you, Chloe. I can move faster and I can look at my hand. I am very excited.
Is that David's towel? Where the hell is mine?
I think they've like started like he put our towel somewhere else, threw it away or something.
My towel's probably in here somewhere. I should just
Calmly look for it.
No awesome pirate towel. Lots of washcloths. No towel. I
Is that his
truly hate
razor?
seeing so much of David's shit around here. Gross.
Ew. Hair gel.
Score.
Blue hair dye. We should dye our
Can't believe Max and I were
hair.
so into this shit when we were kids. Wait a minute.
Can we dye our
Captain
hair?
Bluebeard's hair dye.
Can we please dye our hair? Can we
Not
please
just
dye our
buying it
hair?
from a pirate, but
Can we please
I'm
dye our
hung
hair?
on to it.
Can we please dye our hair?
Ready for the best shower of my life.
Can we dye our hair?
Hot water.
Can we dye our
tone me
hair?
down.
Did we take the dye? I don't see it in, I think we took the, can we please dye our hair? We left the door wide open. Can we please dye our hair? Please. That towel is a really gross color. Just saying. There's no bath mat there. You could slip and fall. Did we do it? Let's try it. More! More! No, more! Chloe, more. More. That's not enough. More.
I need new clothes.
Where's that shirt we stole? Don't take your mom's stuff. Don't take your mom's stuff. Go get that shirt that you like took from Chloe's house. No, we are Chloe, that you took from Rachel's house. Is this where we get our outfit from the first game? I need more blue hair dye. That is not enough blue.
Like wearing
Oh my gosh. Look at all the outfits. We're gonna do a quick little like fashion show. Ooh, okay, this is the one we got from Chloe. Not Chloe, we are Chloe, from Rachel. So we got for this from Rachel's house. I like it, but I want to see what the other stuff is. Change. I want more blue. Our hair is not blue enough. Oh, classic Chloe. Try the dragon. I don't really want classic Chloe because I've already seen the look. I want something different. I mean, I'm excited. Ooh, I like the dragon. So far, I think I like that one more than the ice cream cone. Don't act so put out. I know, it's awful having to change your clothes. Hot dog man, oh, that's all the stuff from before. Okay. What is this one? Very Rachel Amber, but I think we're going to go dragon. I like the dragon. I'm sorry to be putting you out so much. I'm ready to murder this frickin' gnat that keeps flying around my head. Yep, I think we're gonna go with this.
Alright. One last thing. I need to get Dad's tools so I can fix that truck. Dad's toolbox should be in the garage downstairs.
This means we have to go past anybody who is downstairs. Which I don't want to do. I don't remember if the garage door is the one off the living room or the one off the side at the bottom of the stairs.
Here goes. What are the chances I can avoid Mom or David?
Slim. Very slim.
I'm flipping them over.
Not yet. I told you 3 minutes each side.
They're gonna burn.
Oh, you're the expert now.
I can't stand it.
I'm telling you, it'll make a mess.
They're gonna start dancing.
You know, you don't have to make me breakfast. I'd settle for flowers.
You cook all the time. I want you to have a break at home.
He does adore her.
You are one class act, David Madsen.
Mom actually looks pretty happy right now.
I don't want to watch them dance though.
Hey, who's there?
Just me.
Hey.
Chloe, your hair. When did you... Was this for the play? I heard you performed last night.
Nope. I mean, I did, but this is something different.
None of that matters now. Oh, I am so glad to see you.
I'm also glad you came home, Chloe.
I'm not staying long.
I'm not staying long. Just picking up some stuff.
Oh,
Oh.
are you coming home tonight?
Mom, I don't know.
I wish you would tell me what you're up to.
I'm hanging out with Rachel.
I'm just hanging out with Rachel.
Oh, how is Rachel? I was telling David about the play and you being in it.
I really gotta go.
Listen, wait. Before you go, David has something to say to you.
Oh boy, that
It won't
eye
take
roll.
but a minute.
That eye roll though.
Mom,
Don't touch me. Why are
Chloe.
our footsteps so loud?
I don't have time for this.
Now, hold on a minute. Please. I owe you an apology.
Let's hear it.
Chloe, I should not have asked you to empty your pockets yesterday. I was, out of line. And I'm sorry.
We'll accept it. Again, I'm doing it just for her mom.
Apology accepted.
I'm still
Really?
leaving though.
Yeah. Good job. And good job, Mom, for twisting his arm or whatever.
Chloe.
What? It's great. He listens to you. Can we be done now?
Wait 1 second. Don't go, Chloe.
Why not?
I've been meaning to show you something. Maybe now's a good time.
What?
This is my friend Phil Becker.
Okay.
We served in the same unit. 2 tours.
Okay.
Becker was killed near the end of our deployment. Roadside IED. We used to joke about all the trouble we were gonna get into once we got back home. But he died. He died, and I didn't.
He's gonna connect this
And
to
I
how
think
like we
about that
survived our
fact
dad's car accident.
Every damn day. The point is, I've had my share of grief. I know what you're going through. So I guess what I'm saying is, I'm here to do whatever I can to help you get over the loss of your dad.
Well, I don't know how much you're gonna be able to
Please.
do.
I'm begging you. Give David a chance, won't you?
I've been trying to give him chances.
Why don't you keep this photo for a little while? Think about what I've said.
Fine. I'll take it.
David looks so young. And this Phil guy, they look close. Thank you, David.
Oh, Chloe.
Mom,
Mom, don't touch
I'm
me.
just so proud. of
Don't
you
touch me.
both.
I'm the same way. I'm like, don't touch me.
I really need to go.
Be careful out there, Chloe.
I love you, sweetheart.
All right. All right.
Why is Joyce in heels? So she's just gonna hang around the house.
What the hell?
All of his stuff is here.
Just gotta grab Dad's toolbox and then get out of here quick. Holy crap. This might actually be helpful for fixing up the truck.
What is it? Oh. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna let it get any further. I'm actually gonna cut this part off here. I will be continuing the rest of the game again on Saturday. I hope this goes up sometime today. I am having like just my schedule has been kind of all over the place. So I do apologize. Things are not going up when I want them to, how I want them to. Fall Guys just released season 5, I think. So I need to record some of that even if it doesn't go up right like anytime. It won't go up on Saturday, but maybe next weekend or something. Fingers crossed there. So there's stuff I want to record. I just haven't been able to. So yeah. I think that is everything though. I have my Sim link down in the description below if you guys like to go check that out. I would totally appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye guys.